David Fisher, founder of Solutions for Growth. David founded Solutions for Growth to help small businesses grow. I like that. He brings 25 years of marketing experience across a range of industries. David has increased sales for all types of small businesses, including solopreneurs, retailers, manufacturers, professional service providers, and a host of other online and offline businesses. As a master certified solution provider of Constant Contact, he lends a deep expertise in email marketing to his clients and their email campaigns.
Well, one reason that video works is because it's entertaining. We all, or many of us, spend a big part of the day staring at a screen with a lot of words, a lot of numbers, and the mind looks for entertainment. And part of the reason that video is successful, whether it's in an email, whether it's on a website or on social media, is that it gives you, when the video is short, a little break. It's a mental vacation from whatever you're doing. It could be something entertaining, it could be something serious, but those 20 to 30 seconds where there's another human being talking about something that's probably somewhat relevant to you works because it's a break from what you're doing. So when you follow best practices and rules of thumb in the creation of the video and in the marketing of the video, now all of a sudden that's a tool that starts standing out from the other messages that you find online and allows your organization to stand apart from others and raise your profile in the market.
Thank you.
To that point, which you just mentioned, Stacy, the reason video is extremely efficient for both lead and conversion purposes is that you are actually developing a relationship with a person. Granted, it's a video, but there's someone talking and telling a story. So in a certain sense, they're almost taking the part of a human sales effort. Whether the video is used on social media or on a website, but for example, in an email program, a nurture program, think of a program for your business where someone becomes a prospect and they are provided with a series of emails that they're receiving explaining the benefits of working with you or the benefits of your product. And they're looking at these videos, and the videos have a logical sequence in terms of the type of information that's provided, from the top of the funnel to the bottom of the funnel. Now, all of a sudden, this person is looking at this information and they're being presented reasons why they should take action. And yes, as you said earlier, every video, basically any marketing tool that you have out there needs a call to action. If a marketing tool does not have a call to action, you're kind of almost wasting it because you're not telling the person what to do. Video can contain a call to action, both in the video and any text surrounding the video. So there are a lot of real marketing specifics that come into play when you're dealing with video that help move the sales process along. Finally, it can also be used as a retention tool once you have a customer, simply with messaging that explains why they should continue working with you. So one of the tips and tricks when dealing with video on a website or an email is to make sure that the call to action to watch the video tells the person something like, watch this really short video about blah, blah, blah. So you're telling them to watch it and you're telling them that it's really short. Obviously it needs to be really short, but the point is in marketing you really need to tell people what you want them to do and the benefit of doing that. So by having a sentence like that at the top, it increases the chances of people actually clicking on the email. Okay, so subject lines in emails. That is the second most important criteria to affect the open rate of an email campaign. The first thing is the from field, who is it from? The second thing is the subject line. So yes, you're absolutely right. So when a subject line contains the word video in it, it generally increases the open rate by about 20%. When the subject line has the word video in it and the reason or what the content of the video is or why the person should watch the video, now the open rate jumps 55%. So the subject line is absolutely crucial in any marketing campaign, and 10 minutes, yep, you probably just scratched the surface. Yep. Whenever a marketing plan is established, the marketing plan includes various marketing channels. Website, social media, public relations, email marketing, search engine optimization, direct mail. You can come up with a list of 40 items. You can put your name on a blimp. I mean, that's a marketing tool. The marketing tool these tools need to be ranked based in terms of their likely effectiveness to move the needle in raising a profile in the market and ultimately making a sale. The Direct Marketing Association ranks marketing tools every year based on the return on investment across all industries in the United States. The list changes from year to year, particularly because of new technology, but two important numbers stood out recently. One is, and this is why there is this panel, is that video has a tremendous impact on virtually every platform simply because of the engagement aspect and the, and the value behind it. And that's kind of the message that's coming out from the four of us here. I need to give a plug, though, to email marketing. For the fourth year in a row, the Direct Marketing Association has ranked email marketing as the tool with the highest return on investment across all marketing tools. I'm not saying about the messaging, such as video. I'm just saying as a tool. And what they show is that for every dollar invested in email marketing, roughly $40 worth of sales are generated. Now, how is that done? There's good email marketing, there's bad email marketing, just the way that there is good PR and bad PR and so on. When run effectively, a marketing campaign like that does move the needle in terms of sales. The effective part means not only technically developing it right and doing the right marketing, but also including important elements such as video. As I said earlier, video increases your open rate. The more open rate, the higher the open rate, the more engagement you're going to have. So the answer to your question is it depends. But basically, virtually every marketing tool out there today, particularly online, is enormously measurable. And that will answer your question. The short answer is no. When you're sending email in a video, first of all, in the vast majority of email service providers, such as MailChimp or Constant Contact, Vertical Response, and so on, the video does not travel in the newsletter or the email itself. The email is hosted somewhere else, and that's a good thing. The video is hosted somewhere else, sorry. The reason that's a good thing is that it makes the physical email much smaller and easier to travel and less likely to be caught in a technical or a spam filter. But the advantage of having the video hosted on a web page of your website, and ideally a specialized landing page for that video, is that it brings the person to your website. Think of your website as a retail store. You want people to come into the store and spend as much time as possible there. And by having the feature set up that way, it only benefits you. Having the text of the video or the transcript below it is probably more for SEO purposes. You need to make sure that any online presence you have, yes, works for SEO, but also mostly works for humans. So if a human is coming to your page and there's a video and below that there's a whole transcript, they're scratching their head and saying, but you know, it just doesn't look or read right. So I would encourage not to put the whole transcript. Yes, the answer is yes, correct. Yeah. You link to the page on your website that shows the video that's hosted on YouTube. It's a way of professionalizing your marketing. We all work with small businesses, and we all try to really help the business raise their profile in the market. And by having a consistent message throughout, and the message can be actual words, also the look and feel, really helps to set yourself apart from the competition. So often we see small businesses that have really all the right intentions in their marketing, but the way they present themselves to the market is kind of discombobulated. The way it looks, the way it's written, the messaging. It's the type of company that gets up in the morning and says, I need to do some marketing today. What should I do? I know I've got to do something. I'll do a little video, I'll do a social media, I'll send out a press release, but you need a big plan, consistent, long-term. That's how it's successful, not a one-shot approach. It's not going to work. Yes. I don't have numbers either. It's a relatively new phenomenon, and at the beginning, everybody was very concerned. There's a huge amount of commercial email messages going out there, and people are saying, "Oh, that's the end of that." What that has done, it has forced companies to do a better job with their email marketing. What it comes down to is how people perceive your emails as they come in, both from a long-term perspective. If I know that your company sends out a monthly newsletter and the content is really valuable because you provide good information, good instructions, there might be a promotion. Now when I see that email in the Google Promotions folder, I'm going to look for it because I know there's good stuff in it. If the emails that you're sending out, though, are not well done, hard to read, no real value, just sell, 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 when I see that email in the promotions folder, I'm going to delete it. So it's really important that from a big picture, long-term perspective, you develop a strong reputation with the type of messages that's going out through your email communications.